Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Solana price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. Starting on the all-time history here, we are looking of course for an overview for the bullish and bearish scenario where we have of course an impulse for a wave A or a wave 1. After both case scenario, we would like to see of course 3 corrective waves for a wave 2 or a wave B and continuation simply toward the upside in a wave C or potentially of course a wave 1 again, meaning we have finished ABC in the yellow and you are looking for 3 ways toward the downside for continuation later on in bullish, or you are looking at double 1 2, meaning you also look for 3 ways toward the downside for continuation as a massive and explosive wave 3 toward the upside in double 1 2. In the last bullish scenario is of course a leading diagonal, a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, which should be also 3 waves toward the downside for a wave 4. Of course, a lowest scenario here just because we hit the 1-to-1 fib level taken from this wave 1, meaning the wave 3 is a little bit higher or longer than the wave 1, giving a little bit less possibilities than the others, but still a bullish scenario possible as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. Now, in the bearish scenario, you are looking, of course, right now at a bearish scenario, which is, of course, our short-term bearish. This 3 waves toward the downside, which it will complete the bullish scenario that we saw already in the overview here. We need those 3 waves toward the downside to accomplish all the bullish scenario and moving for higher. As you can see, all these scenarios will of course have a target in confluence, which is the 0.38, 0.5 fib level taken from this wave here, where you can be a wave 1, 2. The wave 2, of course, the 0.38 is the minimum requirement. 0.5 would be a perfect one for a wave 3. In case you are in a leading diagonal, this is the ultimate perfect fib levels for a wave 4, of course. And even if we are in 3 waves toward the upside finished and we're looking for 3 waves down, the 0.5 as well would be perfect fib level for a wave B here, or if in case we are in A, B and a C toward the upside. So basically Solana of course is aiming at this area, which is between $50 and $75. We're aiming this in 3 waves toward the downside. Currently, Solana show a lot of weakness, of course, meaning we are in an impulse toward the downside in this bear market, which it might be, of course, your zigzag as A, B, and a C towards lower prices. Let's take a look if we have finished this wave A, and we are moving a little bit for the wave B. Now, on the 4-hour chart, as you can see, we have a 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3 wave 4 as triangle, perfect characteristic for a triangle, and continuation toward the downside as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish a wave 5 here, of course. And you're looking with this finished wave 5 in the very dark magenta here. We are looking, of course, after it at the wave 4 of this 1, 2, yeah, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. Now, our problem with this wave 5 is that it is not finished in a way that a wave 5 should be finished. Meaning, it is not, of course, an impulse. It doesn't look even like an ending diagonal, right? We have 3 waves toward the downside, and we are still ranging, right? And potentially, the only possible scenario still open, which is very, very bearish actually, is a double 1, 2, right? If you have double 1, 2 again for a wave 5, that is incredibly bearish, yeah. So you have wave 3 again, and then for 5, for 5, yeah, to finish this wave 5, as you can see here with this pass. However, a little bit lower possibility because I mean, what a wave 5 that it is almost the same length with main impulse. Therefore, we have started to lay, of course, in this case, we have started to lay a new scenario that it might finish here a wave A in kind of like ABC or WXY or something like this. So we have started to think about this ABC. Let's put it actually a little bit in white to see it much better. Here we go. This is your ABC, which is in white, where you have, of course, 3 waves down for your wave A. You have a triangle for your wave B, and you have a finished impulse for your wave C. In this case scenario, we're looking for 3 waves up, 3 waves down for, of course, wave B, and you're looking for something higher for a wave C, of course, as a correction for a wave B here. So these are the scenarios for a correction in a wave B, potentially, of course, moving for higher, and then, of course, continuation for a big wave C again towards the downside. Now, what it could be much better for Solana in this scenario, where you have, of course, 3 waves rather than an impulse in 1-2-1-2. This, of course, will eliminate the very, very bearish scenario that we might have for Solana, that we saw, of course, in the next blue box here, which are lower than $50. And if we move with the 3 waves here rather than an impulse, that will eliminate, of course, the scenario. Why? Because if you are in an impulse, this can be considered as a wave 1. If this is a wave 1, then you're looking for 2, then 3, 4, 5. It opens the possibility for even lower later on. But if you are in 3 waves here, rather than an impulse 1-2-1-2, that will make a different view, because you finish, of course, a big 3 waves toward the downside, which it doesn't allow for a very deep impulse later on. So these are the differences in Solana. Now, if we move even deeper inside the 1-hour chart, what do we have? So lately, we were looking, of course, at this as a 1-2 possibly here. We saw another 1-2. And yeah, but the problem with this second 1-2, are the fibs right? Let us check. Yes. Yeah, they are perfect. Yeah, so we touched the 886, which is not nice to see, right? Touching the 886 is not good for a wave 2 as an impulse. So let's say we have a wave 1, 2, and then again 1, 2, and then you have another impulse here, 1, 2 again. Is it a triple 1, 2 here? Or we are just simply bearish and corrective? Very interesting price action almost for most of the coin right now. Show triple 1-2s in this area, but and impulsive, but we still need, of course, time, and we need an action from the price to move higher than those triple 1-2s to say that we are ready for to be bullish. Yeah. So don't forget, we are in a bear market again. And we're looking, of course, for some retracement, but those retracement can be dangerous. They can move toward the downside continuously again at any time. So we have to be careful with it. So what I'm looking for here, what if we have those triple 1-2s? They might lead us to the wave C, right? That we want for a wave B. Fib levels here. Don't forget that just by simply taking the high here would be, of course, more than enough, because we are in a bear market. Taking the high, okay? So this is as target, okay? This is my target, basically. When we are in a bear market, this is always what I look for. So if we have 1-2, 1-2, and another 1-2 here, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, as an indication that we are, of course, or confirmation that we are moving for higher, confirmation for higher. Yeah. So this is exactly what I'm looking for, taking this high as 136 to, of course, give higher possibility that we're moving for higher. Here we go. This is also our target, 180. Yep. So these are the scenarios. Now, in bearish, what it could be in bearish, you have simply zigzag finished. You're looking here potentially to a kind of like an impulse toward the downside, knowing that this has also took the 886. So here we go. Also, the 886 has been taken, as you can see, guys. Here we go. Meaning this high will be taken again. What's going on in Solana? Very sideways. However, if we have A, B, and a C potentially, don't forget as well, this can be a scenario. So let's lay it down, A, B, and a C. Your second target can be, if we take in, okay, so we have to change this. Let's take this as a zigzag, here we go, or even a regular flat, actually. Regular flat wave C, here we go. what's going on? Regular flat. Yep, thank you. Here we go. So yeah, this was my idea. What if we have 3 waves up, 3 waves down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5? It can be, it can be possibly. So we have to be careful. If we break this one, I mean, we have to move first, confirm that we're moving for higher first, confirmation. Then of course we have to be careful here in this area. If we break it, therefore of course we're looking for higher. If not, then we have to be careful. Yeah? So it might be, of course, bearish. And that means after 3 waves up, you seek here for continuation. I know that we took the 886, but it can be something else unfolding here as well. Yeah, like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, several 1, 2s, or it can be a leading diagonal toward the downside for your big wave 1 and then moving toward the downside. Okay, so we have to be careful. We need time, of course, to estimate what is going on. If we are bearish, what is the signal for the bearish? Just simply taking the 886 again. If you take a higher 886 here, 123, yeah, guys, this will not look good at all for the bulls, of course. If we are bullish, you would like to finish the wave 2 between the blue box. Here we go. This is what we are looking for in Solana. Potentially wave 2 here and then continuation toward the upside. That was it for Solana. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.